YouTube to be ready. Just about done, but almost done. Okay. Here. This this. Good enough for me. I just need to be able to see chat, so that's good enough for me. And I've already confirmed this morning the chat is working. So hopefully nobody runs into a problem. Oh. And of course, problem with that. Back this up a little bit too. Not much, but I need to do this. All right. There we go. All right. I will be back in just 1 minute here. I'm just gonna get a drink. Give me 1 second. Wow. More than a second. Like a couple minutes. Then also some yogurt. Since when I play this game, do this stream, it's basically what would normally be lunchtime during a normal day. So I just get some snacks to tide me over until after the stream. That's what the yogurt is. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so our one worker, I don't remember his name, was killed. Skull fell on him. The other worker quit because of what happened to his friend. Me. Check our diary. Because I don't remember. The Meniers Victoria definitely wanted me to start with Meniers. Anyway, I've seen a few of them around. I could note down the positions on the map. Maybe that'll give me a pattern to go on. How many Meniers am I supposed to find? I think Victoria mentioned 6, but I'm not super sure. No, it's 6. I'm pretty positive. So we confronted Murray. Did we do anything more after? I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it. This is our drawing.
I drew this during one of my sessions with Dr. Winterbottom. It's an approximation of the constellation I saw in my dream.
We've not yet done so. Okay. Probably go back here. We either, I think, will put the drawing on the map in our inventory, or we'll do the drawing on a menhir, and then that should give us, I think. What is? Oh, damn, proof sheet. That's right. Okay, this on the map. No. Okay. I go back out here. And now one more time. So menhir right here.
I think this is one of the stand-in stones Victoria mentioned. They should point to the entrance, but where and how?
Hey, Silua, welcome. Okay, clearly this is the Black Mirror Castle, and these menhirs are around it. I don't know how I get him to say, hey, look, it looks like the stuff from the castle or whatever. I don't know if we can get him to say that. That would seem like the next thing to do would be to have him realize that this is the castle grounds. But I've tried on the menhir itself, it doesn't do anything. I've tried on the map, it doesn't do anything. So, sure. Trying to figure out. Maybe I don't, but I'm pretty sure this is what I'm supposed to do, is do some kind of have him realize that this reflects the castle. But I don't know. Also not from here. How do I get him? And that might not be the thing I need to do, but it seems like it, right? Because when I look at this, he says, it's a drawing I got in Dr. Winterbottom's. He doesn't say anything about it reflecting the menhirs of the castle. And when I look at the menhirs, he doesn't say, oh, looks like something from my drawing, or whatever. So, there's something. Industrial cleaner and a brush. Okay. What else? I don't know. I don't think it's be anything in here. There's salt and there's downstairs that he doesn't want to go to, and that's pretty much it. So I think it's nothing in here. Probably not the tea room. Maybe in the library. I don't know. Maybe there's like a. He'll talk about a map or something. I don't know. Does this interact with anything in my inventory? It didn't with the map, which is what I was expecting it to do. So I wonder if I mean, I could burn it, obviously. That's always, but he'll say no, he doesn't want to do that. It's like you can always suggest
I'm
burning
not an
something.
arsonist.
Don't know of anything in the tea room that would be. Yeah. Nothing here. Don't think in here either. There might not be anywhere to do a comparison either, but it could just be a general clue for the player, not something you'd actually use on the environment, but that doesn't follow the same pattern of other gameplay. So I would be surprised if you're not supposed to. I could also, I mean, I've got the industrial cleaner and brush. I could try to do some of the soot that I found on the outside. It might be like having to do something in a specific order, or maybe cleaning the soot, he'll discover something and then be like, oh.
I should get some gas first before I lug that thing around with me.
Where was it? I can't remember where it was. He said he saw the soot. So they're on the side, I think. But I don't remember seeing... Folding ladder, yeah. Since he first said it, I don't remember seeing anything active on the side that I can click on.
A cleaning kit. A friendly loan from the Craftsman's Guild.
I think it was inside, right? That he said that he saw stuff. Pretty sure it was on the facade. Pot. Tori's room, no. The room with the paintings, no. The hallway, no. I can't think of anywhere you would do that. We could... Sure, we could try using it on here. No. Also no, huh? Okay. Um...
The medication that Dr. Winterbottom prescribed for me. Halo Paradox. For the treatment of acute psychosis with delusion, hallucinations, or cognitive disorders. The info on the box isn't very informative. Take the Halo Paradox with a glass of water. Avoid ingestion with magnesium-rich substances.
I was thinking he would take them, but I guess he needs water or something. I think I already did this. We're not going to examine this more closely, right? No, okay. Um... What do you want to bet, Sister Antolini? Something's up with her. Her behavior has been a little odd. I feel like she's possibly working for the cult or something, trying to stop Adrian from going off the deep end again or something. Or in the first place, because I guess technically you're right. Last time it was just Angelina, really. Um,
A massive block of stone with a secret compartment. But the globe is metal. I can't see a weld seam. I wonder how they got it through the door.
Nothing special with that. Oh, that's where it is. I think. I don't know for sure that'll let me do something, but the statue in the greenhouse he had said was dirty, right? So maybe if we clean that up, there'll be something like some writing or something we can't otherwise see. There we go.
Wow, this cleaner is really powerful. It's even removing the marble. That was painted to look like marble. The statue's actually made of, I bet it's some sort of local stone. Granite, maybe. The statue's actually made out of ordinary stone. The marble is only a veneer.
Okay. So I guess cool. I don't know what I don't know why we cleaned that if we all he's gonna say is it only looked like marble. Granite.
Don't reckon this hole's got much more to offer.
I like how he spends time to walk around instead of just saying it. So I don't, other than like the keys to the mortuary or something, I don't really have. Mm. Try to do first scraping, but I don't think so. Yeah, no.
The Guardian's third virtue is mercifulness. Just as water grows drop by drop and becomes a mighty ocean, so should every call for help be heard and find a sea of answers. £6,000 is paid in every 3 months. No indication of who it came from. It just says here it was paid in over the counter. The last entry is 4 months ago. and the account was virtually empty 2 weeks ago by Valentina Antolini, authorized by Victoria Gordon. That must have been money for the construction guys. An empty envelope with the Vatican crest on it. According to the postmark, it was sent 2 weeks ago. The letter is from a scribe of Pope Innocent III. It contains instructions for further procedure in terms of the incident with Mordred. Letter from the Holy Father Pope Innocent III to the faithful follower Lord Marcus Gordon, Duke of Blackmere. Esteemed Lord Marcus Gordon, I am writing in great anguish concerning the developments in the case of Mordred. My instructions regarding further modi operandi are to be carried out immediately as follows. Firstly, I demand the utmost secrecy and the sealing of all entrances to the ritual room. Furthermore, an academy will be established to conduct more thorough research into the possibilities for the 5 small portals. Concerning the large portal, all records and documentation are to be sent to the Vatican immediately, as the very foundations of Christendom would be shaken should its existence become generally known. Any talk, thoughts, or writings regarding someone has written something on the back, but the writing doesn't look as old as on the front. The menhir in the hall must be hidden.
Yeah, so...
The statue is actually made out of ordinary stone. The marble is only a veneer.
In the hall. So that's going to be... here. There.
It's a roll of damp-proof. The craftsman should really cover the floor with it, so they don't make everything. I guess that's no big deal while the place is looking like it is. I'll leave it here. If I do need some of the sheeting, I'll know where to find it.
Can't examine this anymore. This is the thought I had, was this, but I guess you can't interact with it now. The menhir in the hall must be hidden. Sure. So that could be the column here from the library. But...
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it. In the corner...
I'm like, I don't know for sure, obviously, right? But I really have a strong feeling that this is hiding them in here, but I don't know how I get to. I don't have anything like a sledgehammer or something to get through that, and I can't seem to, like, when I take this or something, the drawing. I don't have him ever say anything about it, like, "Oh yeah, that looks like that. I could bust through there," or "There's something hidden behind there," or anything along those lines. So I don't know. I don't remember now for sure, but I'm pretty sure I've already done this for the day. Let's go ahead and do this for now. Well, let's see what he says. He may say he's already done it.
I've had enough of my future for
Yeah.
today. Maybe I'll call her again tomorrow.
Not that it helps. I think that's just a what do you call it? Like flavor thing in the game. I don't think she actually tells you something you need to know. It's more like, because she says like, "Oh, there's a path you could take and it'll avoid certain doom." It's like, it's not really enough to go off of, right? So obviously it's not actually a clue for what you're doing. I don't know that this is needed, but maybe if enough time goes by, he'll. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to help at all, but it was the thing I could do, so I did it. I now already done that. Already done that. Cannot look at that. It's not quite how I'm expecting it to go. Like, I was expecting him to have something more to say about the Miniers than he does. Doesn't seem to have anything to say about them, though. This must be one of the ones that Victoria's talking about. How is that helpful? I don't understand how you think that's helpful.
I think this is one of the stand-in stones.
It says
think this is
point to the entrance, which very possibly is that thing over by the library. But not necessarily. But I mean, could be. Yeah. Well, let me. Let me see. There's nothing out here. It's just the statue inside that's now not really marble, but kind of was marble, but was pretending to be marble, not really as marble. Try different things on it, but I don't think. Especially because even if it's not actual marble, if it's. What does he say it is actually? Some other stone?
The statue's actually made out of ordinary stone.
Yeah, ordinary stone. Let me do space attack on this. No. No. I already did that. That's no. I know this is a bucket bottom now, but I was thinking maybe still use the glass to examine more closely, but I guess not. None of this stuff. Okay, so go back in the hall. Back over here. So he's not going to do the letter of the Vatican there. Which I thought could be the thing where it actually mentions it, but I guess not. I hate this resetting the inventory every time you switch a place. Switch a location. I said that before. I don't need to keep saying it. It's possible here. This could also be, I guess, could be like a min here being hidden in the hallway. He doesn't say anything about it. This is a black stain. I could not use a cleaner on it before I use it outside. So it's not. I mean, it looks like an upside down crucifix, right? Like the cross normally has the heavier part of the cross is on top, not down below. So it kind of looks like an upside down crucifix, although it's a little bit more like a dagger. Long handle, but otherwise a little bit more like a dagger here.
Look after my money well, Fury.
Look after my money well, huh? I think I already tried this, but let me. He says there's like he's not probably going to get anything more from the hole in the greenhouse, but is this? Yeah, no, nothing for there. Okay, so that's no. Thought probably not, but. Um. think anything goes with a pot. Whoops, no. Ah, gosh. Stupid. Would you freaking go back in the kitchen? Stupid icon here making me walk away. Anyway. Ugh, this inventory system gets on my nerves. I think I've already done this. Nothing there. Still doesn't want to go down,
It's as
right?
gloomy here as in Mordred.
But any further, it's fine. He did say he needs gas, so I could try to find a vehicle, maybe. Where's a vehicle? Is that still the thing parked over at the mortuary? Can I go back there? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Tumble down building. That might be the one. Because the one in the woods, this is the one where Ralph is. This might be this. I can also go back to the lighthouse now. That's interesting. For a time, I couldn't go there, so... let's go here. We'll see. Maybe I get some gas from the car. I have a hose for siphoning, potentially, right? Yeah, there we go.
I don't have anything to put the gas in.
I think I'll put the
And
gas in.
just emptying the tank really isn't going to help me at all.
I mean, we kind of do. We're not gonna...
No, I can only fit half a liter in there. That won't be enough.
Half a liter won't be enough. Right, well, okay, I do the bucket and you say no. Like, it's literally a bucket for that very thing. Like, holding a lot of liquid and you're not going to use it, huh? Okay. Can you seal this or something? No.
It'll stay locked for now.
Stay locked for now, okay. I don't think there's anything in here that I want to use. Still got Schmeckle the Freckle who's down there. Don't want to do anything with him. So I guess theoretically in the game we just end up starving him to death because he never gets out of there. Unless he wants to eat, you know, what's stored in there, which is gross. So there is the potential of siphoning the gas, but I don't have anything to put it into, even though I have a bucket, which should be plenty big for putting the gas into it. So that's apparently a thing. I've not been back to...
Before I go...
What?
Before I go, I'd better look in on Phil again.
Looking on Phil?
He has been...
Oh, he's the 3 days. Oh, yeah. Maybe we are going to starve him. That might be a problem. Let's see.
Whoa, jeez.
So he is dead. Damn. I didn't know he was going to get killed. I mean, we're psycho, so I guess.
Phil is dead. I can't tell how he died. Maybe it's my fault. Anyway, I locked him up and maybe he died from extreme hunger and thirst. But wait a second. I locked the cellar door when I left. and it was open when I came back. Someone must have been here in the meantime.
Okay, so we got another mystery we gotta figure out. Got it. Writing desk, maybe. See, I think Sister Antolini and possibly Murray are working together. She was handling the whole Black Mirror Castle, take care of the heiress, and everything, and try to make sure Adrian doesn't get where he's not supposed to go. While Murray was trying specifically to, he's pretending like he's greedy and stuff, but I think maybe he's actually kind of like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe not.
Phil locked me in this compartment. No wonder I couldn't open the door. The padlock looks pretty hefty. No. There's a rotting corpse in there. I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, it's totally no. There's nothing untoward, nothing wrong going on here. I'm sure everything is fine. It's believable. You're a nice guy. We haven't charged you for a crime yet or anything, so I'm sure everything is just totally okay. Yeah. There's nothing really extra here though. Not even this. Although, to be fair, we specifically said we could not tell how Phil died, so this would be a more obvious thing. There'd be more fresher blood on it, on the blade, probably dripped on this, or even if this was clean, there'd be a clean hack mark on Phil or something. So, yeah, so not that. So how would he have been killed? I don't see any stuff around here that would seem to indicate. Could be he was. I mean, it's kind of a stretch because I have no evidence to really say this is what happened, therefore I should follow this evidence. But they're just thinking of ways he could have been killed. It's possible he got into his car, or like they knocked him out, locked him in his car, shut all the windows, turned his exhaust into the inside of the car, and just killed him on carbon monoxide. That's definitely a possibility. CO poisoning is no joke.
I don't want to see the torture video again. A pile of junk, if ever I need anything like that.
Does this only play the game, or does this have some kind of connection with cameras and stuff?
Otherwise, there's nothing else of interest.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's nothing.
Okay, yeah. That's all he says is literally just there's nothing else of interest. I go out here.
There's a dent in the hood. My head could have done that. This is the car of that maniac who wanted to kill me. One of many maniacs with a car who wanted to kill me. I can't really see much, but it smells as if there could be still gas in it.
Okay, so I'm not sure. If Phil was murdered, which he probably was, then there's going to be something around here that is a clue for me. Not leaving the area. That's not going to be helpful. I don't think. So let me see. All of this is just electrical junk.
I'll go back
Okay.
down afterwards to wipe my fingerprints off.
Afterwards. Afterwards, what? So there's going to be something up here? Since I can't go back down, I guess. Apparently, I got to look through stuff here. I thought I already looked at all this stuff, so I don't know.
It says Ruga here. The rest is illegible.
Nothing new there. The heck? It's possible, I guess, there's something on the road here. Like some kind of scrape marks or something, I guess, maybe? I would expect clues to be pretty much in the area, though. But maybe not, I guess. Is this again? It said specifically...
The Guardian's third virtue is mercifulness. Just as water grows drop by drop and becomes a mighty ocean, so should every call for help be heard and find a sea of answers.
Here's the sea. So it doesn't seem like there's anything new here to examine yet, at least. I don't think there should be anything at the ruins either, but we'll check. Stop.
A huge pile of rubble is all that's left of the entrance to the academy. I can consider myself lucky that I got out of there in one piece.
Well, Oh, this is open now. The sign's not there.
There's a whole lot of nothing going on here. How does Murray make money with all this garbage? Oh, a donations box. For the bereaved, it says. Yeah, sure. And a camera, so Murray can see whether people donate from the comfort of his own home. A big wooden chest with a padlock and a slot in the lid. There's a label on the front. Please donate for the bereaved of the brutally murdered dead.
Nice guy, this Murray guy.
It's got Diary of a Murderer written on it, in bloody writing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because every murderer is just gonna, write about their exploits in blood. That makes sense.
The chains and meat hooks are just for decoration, because they're so pretty. Various pamphlets on the history of Willow Creek. The river diversion, the old academy, skeletal finds, excavations, the dangers of swamps, and so on. Nothing really interesting there. All of the pamphlets were put together by this Edward guy. He seems to be really interested in history and archaeology. Various pamphlets on this. There was nothing really. All of the pamphlets were.
Okay.
If they'd been available in a series back then, Samuel wouldn't have had to have bothered with all the murders.
Yeah. That's funny.
What does it say there? I love blood and kill me. And what's that? Take my soul.
What a lovely theme you've discovered.
I don't really know what to find more shocking. That Murray's made replicas of Dr. Herman's severed head, or that someone has bought one of them. Who the hell buys this crap? Hi, huh? The sign? Please don't talk to the staff. Oh, right. Strange guy. Probably not even a real cop.
Huh. I like the fourth wall break. Looks right at us and says it.
Mute guards seem to be all the rage in England. Those are the old things from the Museum of Local History. They used to be in here. Are those plastic casts of Murray's ass, which he's selling as death masks?
He just sat on plaster over and over again. Gross. That's gross. Model of the lighthouse, yeah.
The lighthouse in miniature, hand-blown by Murray's Arts and Crafts Group. Well, compliments to Murray for coming up with the idea in the first place. The Gordon Chronicle was in here. The note says that it's been removed from the museum by request of the Gordon family. The system for the sound effects. The pictures are of the murder scenes. This is the lighthouse where Miss Valley was killed. That's Vic Valley. He was found dead in a stone circle 12 years ago. Hopefully, his sister never saw him here. That's the fence that William Gordon fell on from the window. And Samuel, too, a few weeks later. Dr. Herman's death scene, director's cut, the endless version. If Herman hadn't been killed by Samuel, he probably would have been Murray's #1 goremeister by now. That's the back of Blackmere Castle, the place where the gardener died 12 years ago. The picture's been used a lot by the newspapers and for postcards. The sensational part of the museum used to be behind this wall. No idea why Murray walled it up. Perhaps to save on heating costs? The stone circle. That's where Vic, Miss Valley's little brother, was murdered. You can get that in poster format in the hotel. That'll be a torture mask with spikes on the inside. I wonder where Murray got that from.
Yeah, that didn't actually happen in the... at least in the more recent stuff with Samuel, so I don't know why he associated that, just because it's scary also, let's put this in here, I guess, or something.
My father, Samuel Gordon, portrayed as a bloodthirsty murderer. I never met him, but somehow I can understand him now. An old bureau. Why's that here? Was someone murdered on it? Or with it?
Okay. So we can push the buttons. I don't know about a particular order. I don't know how we know that. Maybe if we go around, there'll be more clues over here. Maybe. Book.
Dr. Heinz Herman's bone-sawing utensils. Murray's murder marketing certainly takes on a variety of forms.
That's Miss Valley, damn.
A replica of Miss Valley's burnt corpse? Oh, this really goes beyond the bounds of good taste. Couldn't someone sue Murray for such tastelessness?
Like, okay, just as an aside, this might actually be... I don't know how this game ends, right? How the story ends. So I can't say, right? But if Adrian, Darren, was going to stay here in England now that he has the Blackmere Castle is his. If he stays here and he wants to develop some kind of goodwill with Willow Creek, Warm Hill, everybody in the area, something he could do would be something like this, calling this out against Murray and saying how awful it is and that he feels really horribly about all the heartache that his family has caused the town over the generations, and that he vows himself to try to right any wrongs he can and to make the place safe and prosperous, etc., 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 and then seriously pursue like lawsuits and things against people like Murray for crap like this. Doing that kind of thing could generate some sympathy or at least some level of forgiveness from the town and allow him to kind of make the area somewhere where he can continue to move forward in life and possibly, I mean, depending on how things go, possibly also help the town become prosperous. The fact that he occasionally has these kill, kill, stab, stab, knives are great thoughts is disturbing, but I mean, if his medication ends up being enough, or if he somehow stops the curse, or blocks it off or something, then, it's a possibility that there is a future here. It's not great, but there is a possibility.
Hey, that's me. Wanted, dangerous arsonist. The American tourist Darren Michaels is strongly suspected of committing arson, Witnesses who can supply information on the course of events on the evening of the fire are still needed. Every clue counts. All that's missing now is a bounty on my head.
There's nothing else except for the buttons, and I don't know. Just push them, I guess, and see what they do. Oh, it's the castle. What the hell was that? I didn't see anything move. Oh, is that Vic running? Yeah, that's Vic running, I guess. Okay. And then the death of Herman. Nice and graphic. That's perfect. Okay, and then... Oh, geez, really? Come on. Murray is so tasteless. Okay, so we would have first this. Then this. Then the super gross. Right here. And then this. Okay, so that order did not do anything. The other possibility would be the fire first, because there was the fire the beginning of Black Mirror 2. There was the scene where Samuel was taking out, or trying to take out, his wife. You know, when he was half frenzied or possessed or whatever. So that would have been, but then that would have been first, and then Vic, and then this. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess the order is not the order of events. At least it doesn't seem to be. We have Miss Valley's death. Circle of Stones. Don't know. Okay. I don't really know that we know enough in here.
Mute guards seem to be
all the rage in England. Okay.
There was a mysterious black ball in this cabinet until Angelina stole it in order to open a portal to Mordred.
Yeah. But I don't have any kind of black ball now. Okay.
Various pamphlets on the history of Willow Creek. The river died. Nothing really interesting. Okay. All of the pamphlets were put together by this Edward guy.
Yeah, so someone Edward, if we find someone named Edward. Okay, let's leave here for now. I don't know that we have anything else for that, but let's see if we talk to Dr. Winterbottom, or if he says he doesn't want to, or whatever.
She doesn't seem to be in.
She's not in, okay. Bicycle.
The constable's convertible. Equipped with regulation light and repair kit. I'm sure Zach won't mind if I borrow his repair kit.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna use the repair kit for, but wait, I don't think. No, okay.
I was like, I don't think we use it on the bucket because there's the repair kit would include some patches and stuff. Wait, on the diskette, what the? Anyway, I was thinking the repair kit would have sticky patches like for flat tires. Maybe use that to seal this or something, but no. Why would we use this on the diskette? That's weird. Let's see what it says.
With 5¼ inch floppy disks, you have to tape over the write protection tab. But you don't have to do that with these disks. They've got a little plastic bit for that built in.
Okay. Thanks for sharing, I guess. That was weird. Okay. Anyway.
Hey, where's that skinhead gone?
Where? We knew around here.
I don't want a beer, nor am I in the mood to get my nose broken.
Yeah, okay, that's right. That's what I figured. Okay. Adrian's gone mad from power. Now he's stealing from law enforcement. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what? What's the problem? I don't see a problem with that. Seems totally normal. Likely nothing in here for me, but I figured I would check, see if maybe I have a conversation with Constable Zach, for example.
Can I ask you something briefly?
Hmm?
Where's Spooner?
He's taking the rest of the day off. I think the accident at the castle is taking it out of him.
Poor guy.
Yeah, doesn't like the threat when Adrian gets all psychotic in his voice. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
Do you have any idea where Matt went to? I didn't see him in the village.
He was in the pub yesterday, but where is he today? Don't know. You could submit a missing persons report.
In the next life, maybe. Constable, do you know what I'm doing right now? I'm looking for demonic portals. They were built here before the Holy Ghost had even dared think of Jesus.
Ah, yes. Well, happy hunting.
Goodbye, Constable.
Why would he say that about the portals? It's so weird. Okay.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back there,
Voluntarily, okay. Previously, we'd done the mail, but we're not doing that now. Okay, let's go here.
Still closed.
I wonder if she's dead or if she's part of some... She might have killed the guy. She might be involved with stuff, too. But she seemed more scared than anything before. But it could have all been an act. It's possible. Ah. East Edward. Good. Bobby's not here, huh? That's unfortunate, but I like Bobby. Hello, Darren.
No, I think I should let Denise work in peace now. How you doing?
Wonderfully. What can I do for you, sir?
Have you ever been in the local museum?
I'm very interested in museums of all kinds, especially ethnology and history, sir. But this thing here in Willow Creek really can't be described as a museum. It's much more of an omnium gatherum of unworthiness.
You've been in it?
Yes, a couple of years ago, when there were a few real exhibition pieces in it.
I'd better be going.
Please do us the honor again soon, sir.
Omnium Gatherum. I don't know about the Gatherum part, but Omnium is like everything. So basically like a collection of everything, I think he's saying.
I better not go in there right now.
Talk to Dr. Winterbottom, I guess, here, maybe.
Doctor?
What's troubling you, Adrian?
This curse, it really exists.
Adrian, you mustn't convince yourself of that kind of thing.
I've officially lived in the castle since this morning, and we've just had our first death. A workman. That just can't be a coincidence.
Oh.
Catch you later.
Take care.
You're such a good psychologist. Her response is, oh. So I guess we know who not to ask if we need help with anything. It's not a whole lot here in town either. Museum, but I mean, otherwise, not really. Probably don't want to do anything with the hotel, but let me go back there and see. And there's still Warm Hill we can check as well.
Wasting water like that wouldn't really be Murray's style. I guess it's rainwater that's pumped up again and again.
I don't see why we would want water, but let me see if I can get any with a bucket, just for something to try now. Okay.
There are a few steps leading down behind the hotel. To the river, I reckon. No, it'd be better for both Murray and me if we don't see each other in the near future.
So not doing that. Okay. So okay, Warm Hill and the Hut in the Woods also, actually.
Hello? No one there. I'll leave him in peace for now.
Okay. Shouldn't be anything more at the graveyard, I don't think. Samuel's grave, but otherwise I think we've already done everything here. I think. As far as I can tell. So I guess we go for this way. And maybe talk to the priest. If you were psychiatric for criminally insane, psychiatrist for criminally insane, and one of your patients came to tell me that the very moment he arrived to this home, someone died, I too be like, oh really, that's nice. Well, I'm just saying the whole point of the psychologist or psychiatrist, whichever, is to talk with you and let you talk things out, work through like things that might be bothering you mentally and stuff, right? So just saying, oh, it's not really, it doesn't prompt you or like encourage you to continue the conversation. And it also doesn't really give you any feedback on what you've already said. So, not really. Except possibly I'm uninterested entirely in what you just said, which is not... It's not appropriate for a psychologist or psychiatrist to say that to the patient. Their job is to be interested, at least to the extent that you're paying attention, so that if they have some questions or you have some counsel or something you can give them, you can do so. So,
Hello, Father.
Adrian, welcome to my church.
Father Frederick, I found a letter here, a very old letter. Please have a good look at it.
But it's from the Vatican. From Pope Innocent III himself. Do you know how valuable this is?
You mean if I auctioned it, I'd get a few bucks for it?
Yes, a few suitcases full. But I didn't mean the material worth. Pope Innocent is regarded as the most important pope of the Middle Ages. He called out the Fourth and Fifth Crusades and formulated the foundations of the pontificate, which is still used today. If this is an original letter from Pope Innocent, then it's a very extraordinary document, a dictum of trust from the Church to your family ancestors. You can be really proud of your family.
Wow, that's the first time I've heard that.
Until now,
Yeah.
I always thought it was a rumor. But you've got it here in black and white. Your family has been personally chosen by the Pope to fulfill an important duty.
Sounds more like they were damned by it to me. It's quite obvious that this duty outgrew them pretty quickly.
We're all tested by God, and it's a challenge for every one of us. But only steadfast faith can lead us through the darkness to the light in the end.
Okay, I guess that's it. Do this again. It's just
Thanks
the
for the
same
help.
story, I think.
May the Lord be with you.
Technically, it's possible
Hello,
there's...
Father.
Adrian, well,
I'm sure it's the same story, but let me see, just in case something's different.
I'd like to hear the story about Marcus.
my pledge. Marcus struck down his brother. A few years later, it was to be used, but the Academy was
Right, but all of these stories always begin with
Well, there are various theories. I also read somewhere that they were fighting. Basically, it's about the fact that Marcus Gordon, the more religious...
Do you know if the brothers were...
Probably not. But why they built a car? Perhaps they freed the land of non... Or they were gifted the land by the church as a reward.
Thank you, Father.
Okay, so it's just the same.
Thanks for the help.
May the Lord...
Just making sure. Okay, so... Nothing new at Warm Hill. Nothing really. Little tiny bit. The letter from the Vatican shown to the priest, but otherwise.
Ralph, are you there? It's Darren.
Yes?
Phil, the guy who locked you up, is dead. Ralph, did you hear? You don't need to worry anymore. No one's gonna hurt you.
And the other one? What about him?
Which other one?
His mate? Is he dead too?
No. Who's that? Do you know his name?
Mate. Phil called him mate when he was there.
And when he wasn't there?
Tad face.
Because that's his actual name. Ah, that's funny. I'm pretty sure that's Murray, right? Or is it not Murray? Who else would it be? Could be the detective. I've not liked the inspector anyway, but it could be that he somehow got either that he's actually corrupt, that's possible too, or that he somehow got it into his head that if he hardcore frames us, that then he'll get his promotion back to London or something that much sooner. Turd face, huh? Okay. Okay. Well, we can go back to here.
Otherwise, there's nothing.
Nothing of interest.
If it's just the game again, I'm just gonna exit. Yeah, I'm just gonna exit. I don't want to play. Okay. Why the weird sound? That's strange. Anyway, oh yeah, this is just the diskette. That was all that was.
I'll go back down afterwards to wipe my finger.
So, not yet. Still not yet. It does feel like I for sure should be able to siphon the gasoline from here, so how? Not using that on there. Says he needs something to put it in. This apparently doesn't work. This only do like a half a liter. I've already tried this. We're not sealing the glass onto that or anything. Don't see anything in the road that would be like a clue, like drag marks or anything similar. There's no. So that's just literally just climbing over the gate. No. It's not what I meant. Okay, fine. Wait for him to walk back. I'm sure this is going to be no different than before.
Aimlessly wander through the woods? No thanks. The last time I did that, I got arrested for arson and murder.
Yeah. Let's go to the lighthouse. We've already been back there. This had been where Phil had parked his car initially, before trying to, well, either murder, kill us, or at least kidnap us, right? Which he did do.
I've no idea where that path leads. Before I get myself lost in the woods, I'd rather stay on the road.
Yeah, okay. Castle or road. I don't expect to find anything on these roads, but I figured it's worth checking. Yeah, nothing. Just goes back here. Which is what I should expect.
She doesn't seem to be in.
I know she's not in. I think if there's anything else in the museum, what I examined, we want to do anything with. Doesn't seem like it, except we have that one, was it Edward? Whatever his name was, guy, that apparently wrote the pamphlets, but I don't know. it's just castle specifically. All right, hang on one sec here. Let me. Can I do that? Okay, one sec here. I'm getting. Oh, all right. Let me just turn off notifications. There's not the weird beeping noise from Discord. It was not saying somebody saying they couldn't get in chat. It's somebody just sending me a personal message. So shut these all off. All right. Here again, and this again. Canister. I didn't see the canister before. I need that for the gasoline, probably. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
There's a whole load of gas cans here, all empty. That's a shame. But I'll take one with me. I may be able to fill it up somewhere.
Alright, that makes more sense. Okay, so now we can go back here. Okay, so I want... Come on, inventory. Piece of garbage. Okay.
I can use the hose to suck the gas out of the tank. I have a can, too. Let's do it. The can is half full. That should be enough.
Okay, do I want to now wipe down my prints, or am I still not done with this place?
I'll go back down afterwards to wipe my feet.
After what? You got the gas. What else are you doing around here? I'll come back, I guess. We'll just go back to the castle for now.
Full. It's pretty heavy.
I don't know what I'm going to use the hammer drill for, but something. We'll use it for something. Could use it maybe on the column over here, or maybe on that statue, either one. The statue's in the garden, maybe. Come on. This is so annoying. Not using it there. That's to keep stuff from getting damp, so probably not there. Stupid inventory system. What the frick? So nothing in either of these either. Okay, so what am I drilling? Could be the place that's moldy or whatever inside the tea room. Possibly. Or maybe one of the menhirs even. I don't know. I kind of would doubt the menhir. Why would you drill if it's supposed to be pointing but like kind of hidden? Yeah. Like why would you destroy it just so that it's not hidden anymore? That seems unwise. I don't think anything in here, but let's go in here anyway, just since I'm already here. I doubt it's anything in here, though. Okay.
not there. Where else would I be drilling? We could try the drill on the room where, or on, yeah, on the end of the hallway where Sister Antolini was staying. Maybe we drill through that, and then we can access it anyway, despite the fact that we don't have a key. Maybe. No. So not in there. There's the painting and there's the mattress. You wouldn't need a drill for either of those. For the mattress, you just need like a knife or something. So using this seems ridiculous. Yeah. Overkill. Okay, so not in there, I don't think. She only has the jewelry case in there. You wouldn't drill into the jewelry case. So where else? I already tried it over here. Right? I tried it on that column. I'm pretty positive. I wasn't paying enough attention. It's like bad memory, apparently. Yeah, I thought I did. Okay. What about maybe somewhere not at the castle? What would I drill? I think at the mortuary, I don't think there's anywhere that makes sense to drill. I don't think I want to drill over at Ralph's shack. Don't want to drill at Warm Hill. I would have thought here, but I can't seem to find a place he wants to drill. Maybe I just have to go full on to the front yard. Or something. Try outside. I don't know. Probably not the gate, but we can try anyway since we're here. Not really. And then it's the ominous castle, and that's it there. The Menhir, no. And like I said, I don't think Menhirs would make sense anyway. The whole point of the Menhirs is to give you a way of knowing where the intersection or whatever for the portal is without actually giving it away to the public. Destroying those makes little sense. I was over here before. He was drilling over here, but I don't have anything to interact with here, so I don't think I would want to do anything there with the drill. Yeah, it seems like there's nothing in that zoomed in thing. Excuse me. Obviously, at least right now, while the security guard is there, we're not going to be drilling at the museum. So that's obviously not going to be something that happens right now. Does not look like we're drilling on anything in my inventory either. Okay. So I just got it for later at some point. Um, 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 um. Already tried things like that. Compare. So there's something more I need to do at the mortuary, I think, right? Because he says he'll finish, like he'll wipe down his fingerprints when he's done. So he has something else to do because he's not done. Siphoning the gas was not being done there. So something more to do at the mortuary. Don't know what it is. There might, I kind of have my doubts, but there might be something to do with the museum. Just the fact that it opened up after a few days. Like, they could have kept it closed the whole game, right? Just had to be, it's under construction and not done anything more, but the fact that it opened up after a few days might mean that there's more to do with it. We're not apparently going to do anything with Murray, at least not anytime soon, possibly not in the rest of the game. I mean, at the hotel, specifically. From the museum, we did get the one clue about the Edward guy or whatever, so we might want to try to find him, but I don't know where we will look. There's obviously Turdface is the partner of Phil, which means probably is the one, that's the person who killed Phil. Partner double-crossed him and took him out so that wouldn't have to share some money with Phil or something, or maybe it's the guy who hired Phil, who then, I mean, we have a thing saying Murray kind of was working with Phil too, but anyway, it could have been somebody else involved that decided Phil was a loose end, as they say. So there's that too. The fact that the inspector has like a whatever, a sick day, a leave day, whatever he's calling it, he has the day off, the rest of the day off, it seems suspicious for somebody who supposedly was as driven as he was. It seems a little suspicious to me. Like maybe I didn't mean to do. Oh, I hit the space bar. That's why. I actually bumped it. Seems a little suspicious to me. I'm not saying he necessarily is up to something bad, although he might be. But it seems a little odd. So I think either he's up to doing something he should not be doing, or he might be kind of in the same situation Phil is, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I would have expected to find him somewhere. But maybe not. I mean, we only have a limited number of things we can... places we can go and things we can do at the places. So, maybe. I don't know. How many menhirs have I found? 5, and there's one hidden in the hallway. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe I've only found 4? 3, there's one at the front gate. That's 4. I thought I found another one. 1. Okay, hang on. So, front gate, right? There's one here. 2. Oh, maybe it's only 4. 2. Nope, not what I meant. Damn it. Okay, 1 there, 2 here. That's what I meant. 3 here, 4 here. Yeah, I guess it's 4. There should be, and it could be this one. This might be a menhir. I know you said don't use the drill here, so obviously there's not that, but there should be. But I tried using things like this to examine that to like go, oh, look, it looks like with my stars, and so maybe it's another menhir or something. I didn't do anything earlier, but
The statue's actually made out of ordinary stone. The marble is only a veneer.
yeah. So this might be the 5th menhir outside, and then there's one hidden in the hall, or however exactly it's worded. So there's that one is going to be whatever that one is going to be the 6th one. I think the one hidden in the hall, I still think it's behind that stone column in the library. Like they said, like the menhir in the hall must be hidden, is what they said. And see, there's 6 here, 6 stars here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm pretty sure there are 6 menhirs, which would mean there has to be 5 out here plus 1 inside, I think. I don't know. I already used the cleaner on this. I don't know what else I can do to this to try to reveal. I don't know why I did the extension cable. That doesn't make any sense. See, I tried using like this to like examine more closely. It doesn't work. But yeah, so I've found 4 apparently. I thought I'd found 5, but this seems like this might be the 5th one. So if I look at this picture, right? Let's say this is the garden, or is this greenhouse, because it's separate from the castle. So we got this. Then we have on the side, when we come out, 1, 2. Then we have in the front yard 3, 1 at the front gate 4. And the 5th one would, if that's true, the 5th one would be inaccessible. If this is not just a drawing, but is approximating locations, then there'd be a star. This star here would be inaccessible for some reason. But this is at least I have no idea what the game actually does with this, but this seems very suspect to me. This seems like this is something that we need to figure out.
In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
But it just, this random column here with nothing, like outside of this room, you can't see the column or anything, seems a little strange to me. I think I already did the business card and the notary card as well. Let's do those on the telephone really fast too, if we're even gonna make a call.
Jones and Partners Chambers. Please leave your name and telephone number. We're in your corner.
So no response. Notary.
Dukes.
This is Adrian Gordon here again.
Ah, yes. How can I help you?
I've found bank statements from the Gordon account.
And is something wrong?
No, but I've noticed that every 3 months, a substantial amount of money is paid into it.
There could be many reasons for that. It's not illegal, and also nothing unusual, if you ask me.
No, I appreciate that, Silo. No problem at all. I thought I had, the fact that you asked that question is good, because I thought I had found all of them. I think I'm missing one. I think it is that statue in the greenhouse, but I have yet to reveal it enough to show that it's a menhir. And I think this is also a menhir in the castle itself. But again, these are things that I know I need to I know I still need to find out where the other menhirs are. At least that's what I assumed. Based on the fact that he talked about the menhirs pointing you where you needed to go, in order to get the correct location where all the menhirs pointing converge into one spot, which is the spot you need, you obviously would need all of them in here. And so that's what I was going off of logically. So it does make sense. So I appreciate you actually asked me that question too, because I was mistaken. I thought I'd found 5 and I'd only found 4. Although now, upon reflection, I think that statue outside in the greenhouse could be the 5th one, hidden, so that it did not look like a menhir.
Could it be that the Gordons have been saving their money elsewhere, not just in the bank?
Everything's possible, but it's not mentioned in the will, and I don't know of any other evidence of a secret fortune. But, of course, you could cut open the mattresses and see. They now belong to you.
I'll be in touch, Mr. Dukes.
Of course, Mr. Gordon.
The fact that he says it, does that now make it so that I can do something with the mattresses? It's possible. Maybe that's a clue. I don't know. Let's see.
These mattresses look as if generations of Gordons have died on them. I'm not touching them.
So the answer is he's not going to do anything at all with them. Okay, got it.
I have discovered Durgam's secret.
Ooh. So now there's literally nothing else to examine even in this room. You just double check, make sure I'm not missing something, but it doesn't seem like there's anything at all left to examine in here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Still need to figure out something with the passage there, because I'm positive Sister Antolini was up to no good, and I don't know what she was doing. And so we need to get in there, and still don't have a way of getting in there. So that's another thing. The menhirs might be the thing I need to do before getting in there, but... And it is also possible, I mean, this is upstairs. Let's see, we went, if we go from the, looking at downstairs in the hall, we went up the stairs here, came out here. So this is still mostly over the hall. Not Victoria's room, but this would be, potentially, like maybe over the old wing that was in the last game that collapsed with a fire. Maybe this is over that? Not collapsed, but like was burned in the fire and whatever. Anyway, so this might be in there, possibly. Anyway, this could, so my point is, this could still be the hall to a point, but it's not the actual room that's referred to as the hall. Like if I go over here, it's to the hall. So this is kind of a stretch, still possible though. Patch repair kit. That'd be the other question, is what am I repairing? So obviously the thing with the diskette was just you don't need to do it to record, so that's okay, that's fine. The jewelry box in here was not broken, and that was the last time I'll go here again, but I think that's the only thing in there that even has any kind of interaction now. At some point, we'll want to clear out this medical stuff. We could leave this as Victoria's room, right? Like leave it as a nice place with the painting and everything, or the portrait and everything. But at some point, Adrian would probably clean this up, right? Even if he left the room in dedication to her or something, probably still would, clean up this medical stuff.
This is Victoria's jewelry. Rings, necklaces, and earrings. This is Victoria.
Not putting that there. I don't see why any of this would get used on that, so not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's construction stuff around, but there's nothing that's like broken that we would need to use anything like the repair kit or something on. I mean, a bike repair kit, a bicycle repair kit, that's not going to do. It's patches, which is, again, I tried on the bucket also, just in case since I had it in my inventory. No, so that's not going to be a thing. So it's not a general repair kit. It's specifically for patches, like if you have a hole in something. So something like the mold stain in here doesn't make any sense because it's not designed to take care of mold. It's designed to patch a hole in something. I'm trying to think of something that has a hole in it. The bicycle in yesterday's game has a hole in it, right? Or had a hole. The car at the mortuary's fine. Didn't say anything about flat tires or anything. Upstairs at the mortuary is literally nothing new. Downstairs, he says he wants to wipe his fingerprints, which is okay. I don't know why he says that, but like, you know, before he leaves. Well, we've done everything there that I know of, right? I don't know what else. Let me go back to here and see. There's got to be something. He says that. There's got to be something I still need to do here. Otherwise, why even say that? Car bonnet. Car.
Bill's dead. The tank's empty. That seals the car's fate, then. Bill's dead. The tank. That seals the car. There's a dent in the hood.
Ed could have done that. I mean, a dent isn't something you need to seal. I'm pretty sure we don't use this, but I'll check just in case. Yeah, no. Okay. I don't think there's anything else out here outside. We've already looked. Like, we can't do this anymore. He just says, no, he's not going to worry about it. And there was, like, a letter in the grass or whatever earlier that we've already found and used. He says this is electrical junk. I don't think it's going to be anything, right? Yeah, nothing for this or the TV. There's no point in that.
I'll go back down afterwards to wipe my fingerprints off.
Like, afterwards what? After what? Afterwards is such a generic, unhelpful term. It doesn't tell me anything. Afterwards, presumably, is after I'm done here. Okay? I don't see anything else to do here. So, there's that. I don't know. I definitely don't know what else I'm supposed to do at the morgue here, so. There's nothing else at the lighthouse. We're not going inside of the hotel again. at least for the time being. Probably ever, but at least for the time being, for sure. I know what you said about not needing them right now. I'm just gonna trying random things as I think. I don't know why are we hanging onto the envelope too? That's weird. Why would we keep that around if we've already got the letter? Sea of questions or sea of answers. I don't know if that's even helpful anymore. Yeah, Victoria mentioned 6. I'm pretty sure there are 6. Like I said, I think there are 5 outside. Something's up with that statue in the greenhouse, I think. And then there's a 6th one in the hall, hidden from the hall, I think. Star constellation might represent a crown. The book which would tell me, or would tell all, and it mentions Minears would show me the way. Um, just checking to see if there are any clues from the past, but it feels like the answer's no. And there's this stuff that we got at the very beginning of the game. I've come home and the Meniers are the current things. At least generally. Do I even have... He talks about wiping his fingerprints. Do I even have anything for wiping my fingerprints away? I don't have a cloth or anything. I mean, he's got his jacket and stuff, obviously, but I don't know that the game really would count that. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll stop here. I'll have to give it some thought over the coming... I haven't really done all that much. I'm just going to save over the top of last time. I haven't really done much today. We did a little bit, but not all that much. So, yeah, that's fine. All right, I guess that's it for today. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'm not quite sure what exactly I need to do. There are some things that kind of indicate what I need to do, like in general terms. Like, I probably need to find out who actually killed Phil, who this turd face is, and, you know, was probably Phil's partner and stuff, and so probably is guilty of things, just like Phil was. And I need to find the Meniers, the fifth Menier somehow, either further reveal stuff in that statue or find it somewhere else, possibly, I guess. Plus one in the hall. There are things I for sure need to do. I just don't know, you know, I don't know exactly what those things are. Or not what the things are, but how to go about them, I should say. So that's going to be a thing I have to figure out. We'll find out how that all pans out eventually. Might just take fresh perspective. Last time we had made some decent progress, and so I hadn't really dug into looking for the Meniers and stuff all that much last time. It was more focused on the construction crew and trying to get Greg or whatever his name was paid, and then the accident that killed him and stuff. So there was more of that. So, you know, I was focused on other things. Didn't spend really much time doing stuff with for the Meniers except for this time. So maybe just today my brain's not quite looking at it from the right angle, and I just need some time. We'll see. Anyway, hopefully it wasn't too hopefully it wasn't too boring. We did do some stuff. We went to town and everything, right? And we found out Phil was dead and stuff. So we did some stuff. Anyway, okay, so a little under 8 hours, a little over 7.5 hours from now, we'll do more of The Witness, and hopefully we'll make more progress on this next week. Thanks for watching, Silhouette, and anybody else who's been silent. I'll talk to you next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.